Everyone, it's Leanne again, and how are you? Um, I've been making these 8 by 8 inch journals. Normally at Christmas time, I write in um, the menu that I'm going to have. My husband usually has a list of what he'd like to eat this year, and he's usually been good all year, so I make him a really nice meal. And these little journals here are very, very good because they're 8 by 8, and as you can see, 4 by 8 on each page. Where's the camera? There we go. And I have just wrapped it in some Christmas paper. That's all you need to do, and just sticky tape it down like I have, or my husband did for me last night. He's not the neatest of people with presentation. So that's all he's done. Wrap some Christmas paper around it. Sorry about that noise. There's a lot of building work in our street. And then I've just done a label for it, and it says Christmas menu, as you can see. And then I've cut down some paper, 7 inches by 7 inches, to fit inside the little book journal for Christmas. And then I've put some string twine, or twine from the kitchen, cooking twine, because it's soft and I like it. And I've just wrapped it around. I don't know how to do that, so I just guessed what to do. I wrapped it around there to see if it made any difference in the tightness, but it didn't, with that funny little loop there. But anyway, that's good. And then you can write down the year, which menu you had, and I put 3 lots of papers in there. This is very thick sketch paper. It's good quality paper. You can draw anything, you can paint on it, but I'm going to use that as my menu. Now I cut out, or fussy cut, a little frame, Christmas frame, and I was thinking about putting it over the Christmas menu like that. Just gives it a little bit of decoration. Now I'll just get some glue. Hang on. Is everyone going mad at this time? I tell you what, it's crazy. So many parcels and things I'm getting, and so is everyone else. Parcels are the way to go, and the internet at the moment. People are just buying online and going crazy. And the shops are the same. They're going crazy. There's so many. There's no car spaces where I am. I'm out west here of Sydney, and there are just no car spaces at the shopping centre at the moment. Right, so I'm going to stick that on over the Christmas menu, like that. Now when I've finished, I'll show you. I just want to stick it down first. There we go. It's pretty simple. See? So that's a sweet little book to keep for your menu for Christmas, and I'm certainly going to use it because I always write a menu out for Christmas for my husband, and not so much my sons. They'll eat anything, but certainly because my husband's usually good all year round. He watches his diet, watches what he eats. He's a bit of a pig though, so needs some extra watching. So I watch him, don't they all? Anyway, so we do that cardboard. Now I've just used a Weet-Bix box like that. See, and I cut it out 8 inches by 8 inches. Now hang on a minute, I dropped something. Oh, the fan blew it away. Right, there we go. So 8 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches and by 8 inches. I wrecked this a little bit, but don't worry about that. That'll be covered up. So then anyway, you get your 8 by 8 inch cardboard from your Weet-Bix box or your cornflake box or anything like that, and then I scored it. And I got my scorer here, and you score it at 4 inches. So all you do is go down 4 inches like that, and that's in inches, that scorer. I do have one in centimetres as well. So there you go, that's where you get your book from. There's your book, and tip, like that. Now, the second thing to do is to get some Christmas paper. Now, I just happen to have this. I've got 4 rolls of it at the moment. There was that one that I covered with some Christmas paper. This one's more decorative. It's got socks and baubles on it and what do they call them? Snowflakes? Yeah, snowflakes. And that's quite a pretty paper. And all you do is cover your book. Okay, you need some sticky tape. And we'll cover it. Where's the tape? Here it is. Oops. And all you do is fold it over like that. Make sure it's even, Stephen, because you want to neaten your book up, don't you? Make it look pretty even. Now I put one in the middle. A lot of people don't, but I do. Turn it around. And make sure your paper's upright too, because I wanted it that way. So you can turn it, I suppose it won't matter with the cardboard. Now get some more tape. Just put it in the middle there. Like that. And then you can do it on the sides here. Like that. Can you see? I've got everything in the way, haven't I? Sorry about that. Can you see? There we go. My desk is full of rubbish at the moment. I've got projects galore coming out of my ear. Well, not literally. But I have so many to do, sometimes you just go, oh, where do I start? I'm doing a steampunk folder at the moment on a course. And I just, first of all, just fold that over to give it a sense of stretchiness and stretch it. I like to stretch it. And then we'll, I don't know, let's see, I don't know how my husband did it, but I'll just do it a simple way. Just fold them in the corners like that. Fold this in the corner. Do it any way you like. In the old days, I used to tuck it under here. Used to tuck it under there, remember? I used to tuck it under like that, under the cover. And this one here is just folded like that. That one's tucked in there. That's how I used to cover my school books. That's a long time ago. All the nuns at my primary and high school be all dead now, probably. Oh, they were so lovely, the nuns. Boy, did I love the nuns. I actually wanted to become a nun. Isn't that shocking? But you know what? The older I get, the more I wish I did. Just the way of life would have been very, very relaxing. Now see, there's the front. You've got a bit of decoration. You've got a bubble. You've got some socks. Yep. Anyway, we'll fold it again. Just fold it back like that. Give it a good feel down with your finger to crease it. Just like that. I better show you just in case. So you just fold it over like that. I know you know, but sometimes people don't. So it's always best to show you anyway. Such a simple thing for us might be very difficult for someone else that don't know that what to do. Never done it before. Right, there we go. There's your cover. See? It's quite simple. So it's 8 by 8 inches. And these are 4, of course. And that's the 8. Or the 8 here. By the 8 here. And then when you fold it or score it, it becomes 4 by 8. So that's good. Now at this point, I'm going to stick on the Christmas menu tag. I'm going to cut it right there to make it smaller. Oops, that went on my clean floor. I normally just throw it on the floor, but I'm trying to be a bit neater. Aren't we all? Right, now I'm going to stick it probably just on that line there. Yep. Oops. Now this is a label maker sticker. Comes in all different colours. This is a bit of a Christmas colour, the gold. And, wait a minute, I've just ripped it. I'll just fix it. Hang on. Hold the boats. There we go, that's better. Yep, I rectified it. Right, now we'll do that. And there we go, there's the front label. It says Christmas menu, so you can write down your Christmas menu in that. Right, now we're going to stick with the paper. Now the paper, I've actually got this beautiful sketch paper. I love this paper. And I've taken 3 out of a sketchbook and I've cut it down to size of 7 by, no, let me just see. 7 by 7? Let me measure that. Let me see. Right, that's 8.5 by 7.25. So it goes that way. So it's a bit long. Is that correct? Is that correct, Leanne? Let me just see. Does it go that way? You know what? Now I'm confused. I would say that it'd have to be 8 by 8. So that's 8 by 7. So that's a bit too long. So if I go that way, still too long. So, okay, if I go that way, now is that 8 inches? I see. Right, nope, it's 7. So, what's that? 7.5. So it'll go that way. Okay, so I've got to take another ½ inch off, maybe, off the top. Let me see how I can do that. Put it in here, cut, take that much off. I'll see how I go with this. Keep them, they'll come in handy for something. Let me just see the book. Right, I think that will fit in. So go 7 by 7. Okay, 7 by 7 inches. And I'll just get the scorer again. And you do it at 3.5. Well, if it's 8, you'll do it by 4. Oh dear, mine says 7.75. So that will be 3.5 plus 1/4. So 3.5. No, 3.5 and 3.5 is 7. And then we've got 3/4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go 1 and 3. Right. Okay, so we go 3.25 plus 1/2 is 3.75. Now, I'm not very good at maths, so I know you're laughing. Right, 3.75 is there. and my pages aren't going too good. Right. There we go. Right, now we put it in our book like this. I really stuffed that up. It should have been 7 by 7. See, but it still fits in quite okay. It's just a little bit. See? Now, what we have to do is put some string around it. Now, I've got this string, this soft kitchen twine that you use for cooking. I like using it because it's soft and gentle. It's very shabby chic. Now, find the middle. Put that in the middle of the book. Like that. Tie it round. Turn it. Give it a knot. I would. Around there. Not too tight because you pull the book, Christmas paper, and rip it. Right, there we go. Bring it back through to the middle. Give it another tie. Oops, don't put too tight, like I just did. Right, so we've got that with some pressure on it. And tie it off. Like that. And Bob's your uncle. There it is. There's that. Could be tighter, but it's good. So there you go. And then you can put your menu in here, your presents, what presents you received, the date. I know that looks a bit shocking at the end. There should be about 1/4 of an inch right round. So when you do 7 inches, this is 8, you get half an inch right round. On this side it's 1/4. But anyway, you can make that 1/4 by just going 7.5 inches. So, but that's another book done that I can use. I'm just going to really flick it down a bit. There we go. So there's another book, the Christmas menu. So they're very, very simple to make, and I reckon they're good because, as I said, you can write your menu in it, you can write the year and the date. They're all very important if you want to look back on history and genealogy, you know, what was done in those days. And your kids will find out if, you know, read them one day maybe when you're past. And they're very, very handy and easy to make. Not much paper, Christmas paper, not much paper inside either. A good string, cover it, a Weet-Bix pack, cut it up, and there you go. There's some books for you. So give them a go if you're interested in them, because they're very, very easy to make. Anyone could make them. They're so simple. So anyway, I'll catch you later and see you in the next video. And happy holidays and happy shopping.